Hi and welcome to Enjoy Stampin' with Robyn. Today we're going to be making this adorable little card, which is actually a hinged card. But before we get started, I wanted to remind you about a promotion that I'm having on my Stampin' Up! Website, where you can get a free idea book and catalog. It is a $9.95 value, absolutely free, for placing any size order. And that website is injoystampin.stampinup.net. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you what we're going to make. This little card has this little hidden message. We're going to go ahead and get started. You're going to need a piece of So Saffron cardstock that measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And we're going to start off by stamping our sentiment on the hidden message part. And the stamp I'm using is the Thinking of You, and it's from the Bird on a Branch stamp set. And I'm going to ink that up in Tempting Turquoise. You're going to want it about 1 3/4 inches down from the top and about, half an inch in. Ink that up. Okay, and then we'll set this aside for now. We're going to work on the top of our card. This is a piece of Tempting Turquoise cardstock, and it measures 4 1/4 by 3. And we're going to go ahead and add our ribbon to this. I'm using the Celebration So Saffron ribbon that you can get absolutely free for a limited time until March 31st with a $50 purchase on my Stampin' Up! Website. And tie a little knot. This is such a cute little card, and it's so springy, and I know if you're like me, you're ready for spring to come. Okay. Now you're going to need a piece of very vanilla cardstock that measures 1 1/2 by 2. And I'm going to be using the bird from the Bird on a Branch stamp set, and I'm going to be inking that up in Tempting Turquoise. Now I'm also going to be using a little sentiment on the front, and it's actually from the Cheap Talk stamp set, and it's the little message that says hello there. It's just a little arch to it, and I thought it'd be perfect for over the top there. I'm going to be inking that up in Garden Green. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and add that to a layer of Garden Green, and that measures 2 1/4 by 1 3/4, and we're just going to attach that with snail adhesive. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and set that aside just for a minute. Now to get started on the bottom of our card, you're going to need a piece of Garden Green cardstock that measures 4 1/4 by 3 1/2, and we're going to use our scallop edge punch, and we're going to punch right along the top there. Now if you remember in the previous video, I had showed you with our eyelet border that you line up the cardstock based on the center here of the punch, and that will give you even scallops on either side. You line up the scallops along the outside here, and the other side. Okay, and I also have a piece of Flock Together Designer Series paper, and this measures 4 1/4 by 2. I'm just going to adhere that to the center here. Sorry, I'm doing this upside down to you. Now we're going to go ahead and create our hinge, which I'm using a So Saffron brad. Get our card base, and then if you just kind of line this up here, tuck this on. You want to just eyeball that so that you can know exactly where to place your hinge. You want to make sure that it's not going to be extending over the edges. And then you can just go ahead and pick that up, kind of mark the spot with your, pinching it. Take your 1/16 punch and just punch through there. And we're going to add our brad. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and it's important not to add your adhesive too far up. Just going to go down around the edges. And you just need to put it on the 3 sides. Flip it back over, kind of straighten it out a bit, and then just kind of line it up on your backing. Now this top piece is loose, obviously, so it's going to move around just a little bit. But now we're going to take our little picture here. We're going to add dimensionals on the back, and you just want to put the dimensionals on the very, very top. Okay, and you're going to line that up, tuck it just under the ribbon. But you want it overextending onto the bottom of your card. It'll help to hold your ribbon in place. Okay, and there it is. Just a little open to reveal the sentiment. Closes up in just an adorable little card. So I hope that encourages you that spring is coming, and I look forward to Enjoy Stampin' with you next time. Thanks, bye.